Check it again, babe. We're on now, I bet you. I am so disappointed. I am so sorry. I don't know if there's any way I can get you back on the pregame or not. My goodness. Northern Valley in their throwback uniforms and the warm-ups. Quite the deal. I'm sorry I missed it. It can't be anybody's fault but my own.
If you didn't get in this boys game, that we did film them during the halftime of the girls game, coming out and shooting around in them. So I'm not really sure how we didn't get it this time. I thought we were all squared away, but nonetheless, we're here with basketball. Kenton Tallheim with a quick 2 against these Golden Plains Bulldogs.
I'm almost sick. That pregame was spectacular, and so were the starting lineups.
It was electric.
Shots no good by Diego Perez, and Northern Valley's out running. Yes, that's Nolan Kinnerconnect making it back here on senior night. Starting 5 seniors, Northern Valley. Jason Cox will fire the three-pointer, no good. Battle for the rebound begins, and Diego comes away with it. The speedster is going to cross over and try and put it up over Drew Skimper. It's no good. Dylan Wark is there to put 2 more in and tie this ball game up.
Dylan Wark is this Bulldogs team leading scorer, leading stealer. He's going to be active tonight. And you know what he does better than anything, though? He goes in to the trees and finds a way to get to the line. Wark is going to be the one that picks up this foul right here, trying to poke that ball out of the air. We said he's active hands on the defensive side. Didn't work for him that time around.
I don't know what to say, Aim.
It's all right. Like I said, if you want to see those throwbacks, we'll show you the cheerleaders over there. They're involved as well. Coach Cole, Coach Sides here on throwback night and senior night, showing some love to the Leopards and the Coyotes from back in the day. Even Conrad Cox over there getting into it with his Long Island Leopards gear from, what did you say, 1963? 64.
I think he was before that, but it's got to be somewhat similar.
Kenton picks up the foul here. There's a good chance to see those cheerleaders showing off the threads through the years. He even got the purple and gold. That's the Long Island Leopards.
I wonder whose that was. Dylan Wark, this sharpshooter here for the Golden Plains Bulldogs. We didn't get the starting lineups even. So sorry. Josh Rath is a 5'11 junior. Dylan Wark, a 5'9 sophomore. Diego Perez, a 5'9 sophomore. Miguel Garcia, a 6'1 junior. And Owen Patman, a 5'8 junior, is the starting lineup for the Golden Plains Bulldogs as they lead 3-2. Jason Cox all the way to the rim. Misses that one. Drew Skipper does not. And he is in the books.
Starting lineup for the Huskies. Did you already do that?
Nope, go ahead.
It's going to be, I don't got their heights. You got Nolan Kinnerconnect, number 4 there in the middle, a senior. You have Kenton Tallheim, number 11. Jason Cox getting the start in this one on senior night, number 22. Number 24, Jeremiah Hansen, as well as number 33, the big man. Manning the middle is Drew Skimper. Made that shot hard on Wark.
Dylan thought about firing it. And now a steal by Kenton. Turn you around because Kenton's going to try and dunk that one. Just missed it. Back to Jason. He'll float it up and no good. Owen Patman on the defense stops the dunk. Deep 3 on the way by Rath is no good. Kinnerconnect will save it, and Northern Valley's off and running again.
Good to see Kinnerconnect out there getting minutes in this one. They might be limited here in this game, but he's missed the last 2 or 3 because of a knee that's been bothering him. It happened in the first round of that Western Kansas Liberty League tournament, but it's good to see him feeling good enough to be back out here at least a little bit in this one. We'll see how far he can go, but they're going to need him down the stretch. It's good to have all the senior guard play that you can possibly have when you get to the postseason.
Kenton, I don't know whether he's going to take it easy on Owen or not. I doubt it. Diego trying to squeeze a pass in there. Now Rath will fire a 3 in the corner. It's going to be short. Jason's got the rebound, and he'll run. Back to Kinnerconnect. 3-pointer on the way is long, no good.
It's from the logo on the side. Made for a long rebound.
Who had the first two for Northern Valley?
Getting Tallheimer.
Thank you. And how about the first two for the Bulldogs? Do you remember? Wark had a free throw.
It was also Dylan Wark.
And no whistle there. As Wark went to the rim, Skimper knocked him to the ground. Swing into the corner for Jeremiah. Pump fake, he'll go around Diego. Teardrop is up and good.
If you missed the news, Jeremiah Hansen recently signed to play at Southwestern. Going to be a Jinx there, going to play basketball.
Patman to the rim and scores.
Man, Patman looked fast there, didn't he?
He excelled. He just put the accelerator down and went, whoop, here we go.
Something that they need from him, though. We know Dylan Wark is going to try to get us to the rim and get out and running, but if they can get both him and Patman doing that and get it some transition baskets on this Husky squad and beat that defense back that is so hard to find looks on, that is the best way that you can keep this game the way it is. It's either that or you have to kind of slow it down because Northern Valley wants it to be a track meet. Foul on the shot, so Kenton's going to go to the line and shoot 3.
Abe Taylor got him.
Just came into the game already picking up his first foul. But you cannot let Kenton just sit out there and shoot without being contested, so you don't really hate that foul if you're Coach Weiner. First one rattles in.
Brody Preston into the game here for Northern Valley on senior night. They run with 8 seniors on the roster with Jonah Black.
Pretty rare to have that many players, seniors, and with that many minutes under their belt. It makes for a good squad, and that is part of the reason that Northern Valley faithful and Coach Sides and assistant coach Ross Kohler there have high hopes for this squad to make a run into the postseason, where they've been a couple times, have yet to really grasp that gold. But you know, that's the end goal for this Huskies team, but they got to take care of business here and trying to carry some momentum into the postseason.
Short by Wark will lead out to a nice pass inside for Brody.
Good
Back
job
out
by
to Kenton. Just hit 3 from the free throw line. This one's going to be just short. Owen's got the rebound. And he stepped out of bounds.
Tough. Not sure if you're going to catch it in time. You will. Now it's nice to have the long replay, I suppose. Maybe the basketball got it? I don't know. Ball looked like it was going to get tipped away. Kept here with the Huskies. They feed Drew Skimper inside. He was just a force down there doing what he wanted. Dylan Wark going up into the trees, gets this one blocked. Getting slicing and dicing this defense, dumps it off to Jeremiah Hansen. He has to elevate over the Bulldogs and gets the bucket. Huskies now out to a 10-point lead. Wark will stop it. Looked like he was going to pop it.
Floated inside to Abe Taylor, taking his time and scoring the 2 points.
Good patience there from Abe Taylor, letting the 2 Huskies defenders who were looking to swat that one into the wall fly by him before he went up with the shot.
And we're hearing that we might be having a little bit of camera freeze on our broadcast here, as it's been nothing but technical difficulties. And we're so sorry that we missed the entire pregame. That was epic. I'm sorry. I did not get it somehow, some way. If we can figure that out, we will get it. Here, and you do that because I'm going to have to help Van Patten over here.
Foul is on Dylan Wark. It's going to be his second already in this one. You do not want to see Dylan get into foul trouble if you're a Bulldog. It's like we said, he's kind of the motor of this team. Huskies to throw it in underneath. Find Kenton all alone in the corner. Missed that one off the front iron. Jeremiah misses his attempt as well. Kenton comes away with it, rips it away, finds Jeremiah Hansen out at the top of the perimeter, and that one is bottoms of the net. You cannot give Northern Valley that many opportunities. They love to attack the glass. 20-7 is our score. Rath has it now, swings it around to Patman, finding Weiner in the corner who came into that game. This ball ripped away by Kenton Tallheim. We tried to see him put one down earlier. This one he just rolls in for the make. Felt the presence of the defender around, just went for the assured 2.
Man, I was going to be upset if Kenton put that one down and I did not have the headset on.
I'm sure we would have heard your boom shakalaka through my headset, right?
Oh, don't give my call away.
Okay. What else do you say, though? Like that's just what you have to say.
As a foul go against Gavin Tallheim on the defensive side, kind of a hand check, kind of pushing that Abe Taylor out of the way. Will be Gabe's foul. 2 more seniors ready to check in here for Northern Valley. Gabe Rudd and Jonah Black as Kenton Tallheim and Drew Skimper sit. Uh-oh.
Talking to the table, but this gives us a good chance to look again at those throwbacks that the coaches are sporting.
And it looks like somebody didn't get something in the book correctly.
That's a technical, right?
Yeah. Which one is it on? Is it on Ross or is it on Kevin? It is. That is Kevin Sides' fault as he points to himself going.
Takes credit for that one.
So it's a team technical. Patman will go to the line to shoot 2, where he is their best free throw shooter on the season.
He hits that first one. It'll be Bulldogs ball as well after the shots go up, and he hits them both.
Okay, but they're at the free throw line, weren't they?
They were throwing it in underneath.
Oh, okay. And I'm sure I missed some scoring while I was helping the huddle out over there.
I'll have to think. Just Kenton hitting that 2, right? Not
sure. He hit a 3, didn't he?
No.
Rath with it, no good. Gavin's got a rebound quickly outside to Jeremiah. Going to go right at Patman with the left hand. That's a sweet, sweet move, wasn't it?
The offhand with such confidence.
Quick 8 points in the quarter for Hansen. Abe Taylor, deep 3 by Patman at the buzzer will not fall. 24-9, Northern Valley leads. And I will try and get some things going here on my tech side of things. We'll be back at your second quarter action after this.
Stephen Cox and Associates of Long Island, Kansas wish the Northern Valley Huskies good luck this year. Stephen Cox Association and its employees value good sportsmanship and are committed to the athletic and academic success of the students of Northern Valley. Go Huskies from Stephen Cox and Associates.
All-American Glass is there to serve their customers wherever they are. At All-American Glass, they feature NGA-certified master technicians to handle your insurance claims or emergency repairs. All-American Glass will repair first and replace when necessary. Call All-American Glass in Long Island, Kansas at 785-854-7625 or toll free at 866-312-2257.
Showing off a little bit more of those throwback unis. If anybody knows and is listening out there on where Delaney Sides got that Long Island Leopards cheer attire, we would love to know who.
I'm going to guess that came out of Charlene Ross's closet. Bless her heart.
Keeping it pristine.
Maybe a Pat Hammond. I don't know. Could have been one of those two. Pat's in the building. Maybe I can ask her after a moment. 24-9, Northern Valley leads here at the quarter break. Diego is going to be called for a carrying violation. Thought it was going to be a 5-second call. And Northern Valley will get it back here on senior night. This senior class has been crucial to Northern Valley's success the last 4 years. A lot of them have gotten a lot of varsity minutes. not just their juniors and seniors year, but their freshman and sophomore year as well, as Jason Cox reigns in a 3-ball. And the good times keep rolling.
They sure do. And when you're able to have a sixth man off the bench.
Jeremiah Hansen will lay it up and put it in.
I was going to say, when you're able to have your sixth man, which is usually Jason, able to come in and hit shots like that and play with such confidence like he does, you know you got some good depth. Travel's going to be called as they tried to split that half-court trap that was coming. That's what this pressure that the Huskies put on you does. It might not be them stealing the ball every time as so much as it's making you play uncomfortably and playing at a higher pace than you want to play and causing some unforced turnovers.
Miggy got a steal there.
There you see another one.
And now this is Ezekiel Weiner with the turnover at half court.
Yeah,
we cannot give Northern Valley any
extra opportunities for sure. There he crossed half court, was trying to find Rath, but Rath had yet to cross that timeline, and that's what made him have to do that stutter step, ultimately turning the ball over anyway.
After some sleuthing, Drew Skimper with 2 points. Some sleuthing, we find that Delaney is wearing her grandmother's cheerleading uniform. Shirley McKenzie Sides.
It does make sense.
That makes tremendous sense.
I didn't know she was a Long Island Leopard because Dale was a Coyote. And I thought those two couldn't mix. I thought it was oil and water.
Nope, apparently not.
Yeah,
Shirley graduated in 1960 from from Long Island. Her prodigy, her line, her genetic line has put a lot of those posters on the wall. Those banners up there.
They sure have, and that's just the Huskies ones. Even more so if you go back to the Leopards and Coyotes days, which we don't have up here. But like you said, if you're able to get your hands on some, assistant coach Ross Cole did his sleuthing and found a lot, a wealth of information. Jeremiah Hansen hits that three, but he has it out in this cafeteria where you can go and take it. He's got the Northern Valley boys, the Northern Valley girls, the JV boys, and even more than that, he's got some stats from the Long Island Leopards days and the Almena Coyotes days. You can go back and see those if you're interested and want to see when Almena, when it was first recorded that they went and beat Logan. If you want to know, it's 19.
Logan or Long Island?
Well, both. I think it's 44. They got them both. So that's when the rivalry started. This ball taken away by
Jason Cox might be trying a dunk attempt here, and he has no jumping ability.
But he made it. I guess it doesn't matter as long as you get the two. This ball, it's going to be a foul instead on Jason. Trying to jump that passing lane and give it another attempt.
Jason's first on the evening. Wark coming back in. Patman to sit.
Wark playing with those two fouls, but they need him out there to be their Energizer Bunny and get some points on the board with under 5 minutes left before halftime.
Skimper steps in a passing lane and rips one. Around the back it goes, flips it back to a teammate. Why not go to Jeremiah Hansen? Nobody's been hotter than him in the building. If they can find him again, he's going to let one loose. He does. Three-pointers up. Three-pointers good. 16 in the first half for Jeremiah.
And that's what Southwestern's looking for in a guard, I guess, right there. But who's not, really? What more could you ask for?
Coach Tang might give him a whistle after this.
Yeah, he's got the purple going for him already.
Abe Taylor with it out high now to Rath and into Wark in the far corner. Will fake, now drive baseline, quickly gets there, but he's just smothered. And now a jump ball will be called. Northern Valley owns the possession arrow. 39-9. The Huskies are rolling. Skip pass for Jason in the corner. He's got another three in and another three down.
Man, this North Valley team is hitting from the outside, and they are so hard to stop. It seems like they're playing really active on defense in this one, too, more than usual. When you've got Drew Skimper hitting the floor, making loose balls, everyone's getting involved. And it's showing up on the scoreboard right now, up 42-9 on this Bulldogs squad.
Still 4 minutes to go here in this second quarter almost.
Maybe they should wear throwback unis during warm-ups every time if they're going to come out with this kind of energy.
Miggy with a beautiful spin move. Put him in the spin cycle and put 2 points down for Miggy.
That was nice. Doing almost his Nikola Jokic impression there in the middle, right? Going over Drew Skimper.
Jeremiah Hansen, give him 19. And that's 3 threes in a row. You know what that means? He gets the turkey call.
We still need something if he hits a fourth. We don't see it very often, but we don't know what to call that one because it's such rare air a lot of times in a ball game to get 4 threes in a row. But we might see it the way this team's shooting. Josh Rath pulls this one out of the air. Miggy creating some space. It's going to be a blocking call on Jason Cox. Did he get the bucket to fall?
I think so. Yes, he did. Miggy made it. Garcia to the line to complete the 3-point play. Miguel, the big man for the Bulldogs. Patman, the free throw went.
Misses that shot, so he does not complete the 3-point play. Still playing some smooth basketball there in the middle, though.
Hansen's like, why not?
Oh, we don't have to worry about the 4 in a row right now. He wants to get the turkey call again.
Now that
ball's
ball
going to go off Drew.
Off of Drew.
Will Brueggemann will come into the game for the Bulldogs. Miguel Garcia to sit. Gabe Rudd checking in for the Huskies. Drew Skimper to have a seat. Rudd had himself a very nice JV game. Only played 2 quarters in that one, but I think he had, 15 points, was it?
Yeah.
To go along with probably 5, maybe 6 blocks. It's unofficial, but I know it was more than 4. Foul here. It's going to go against Gavin Tallheim.
Maybe. Yeah, it will be on Gavin. Shouldn't have doubted you.
He pointed at him.
Well, usually that means you take the call and you report it.
I don't think they're going to let Gavin report it.
I thought he was pointing to the other official. Perez misses a free throw. Substitutions back in. Owen Hammond with that beautiful sock. Nolan Kinnerconnect going to come back in. Perez's second one for Diego's no good, but he strips the ball from Gabe. And now it'll go back over to Northern Valley.
If he could have hit that reverse layup, that would have been something.
You see the crazy athleticism of Diego Perez.
You do.
Excels on the track field as well. A sprinter. Hansen. As cool as the other side of the pillow.
He is.
You know, most people don't put up 21 and a half. Most people aren't named Jeremiah Hansen.
Cool. Hansen Luke.
Ooh, nice touch on that one.
You like that? Very punny. At least you laughed. Warwick with the short corner shot here and leaves it short. Foul is going to go against Perez as he tried to sky up for a rebound but did not time it right. Hit Owen Hammond across the head.
Jeremiah's going, come on, guys. Anybody noticed? Feed me. Feed me.
Does he have 20?
21
in 2 quarters. He's taken over this game.
Inside, they'll dump it to Rudd. And now he'll fumble it and gets it back to the hot hand of the night. Hansen will let that one be just long.
It was the breakaway pants.
It might have been.
Really.
Now Tallheim with a steal. He'll push and look for something fancy as he drops it inside to Jeremiah, flips it up and puts it in. 23.
50-13. Huskies rolling right now.
1 minute left to go in the quarter, in the half.
Ezekiel Weiner trying to go inside to Brueggemann at that high post to facilitate it. Josh Rath will take this up against Gabe Rudd. No dice that time around. Jeremiah Hansen starts the break for the Huskies.
Logo 3 for Kinderconnect's going to be off the mark. Hansen's going to track down the ball.
We're going to go out on Hansen, it says. He tried to throw that one back, and he kind of trapped it on his own leg. Bulldogs trying to find some offense here. Patman.
He'll drive into the interior's one-leg jump shot is no good. Quickly, the Kinderconnect will get it. Over to Owen Hammond. They'll dump inside to Gabe Rudd. Kick back out. Kinderconnect thought about a 3. Now will go inside out. Owen Hammond will fire a 3. Rudd.
Quick whistle for the jump ball. Gives it back to the Bulldogs. 8.6. 6.6, excuse me.
Tough angle here, isn't it?
So time for one more shot. If they get down, they can get a nice one. Rath with a nice move. They'll fire the long 2. It's no good. That'll take us to the halftime break. Huskies up 50-13 over the Golden Plains Bulldogs.
Let's go over your scoring. Dylan Wark with 3.5. Miguel Garcia with 4.5. Abe Taylor with 2. 4 for Owen Patman. They scored 9 in the first quarter and 4 in the second quarter to get to their 13. Northern Valley started out with 24, and then they scored 26 to get to this 50-13 mark. Here's how they did it. Kenton Tallheim with 8 in the half. Jason Cox with 8.5. Drew Skimper with 6. And 23 points for Jeremiah Hansen. The Northern Valley Nickies about to perform here for you. We'll let the house mic pick it up, and we'll be back with more.
They needed some throwbacks, too.
We're going to rock it. I can already tell. From my left to right, Junior, take left. Junior, Siri Porter. Junior, Haley Hansen. Junior, Wendy Adams. The lone senior, Dana Bailey. Freshman, JC Gebhardt. And her older sister, Landry Gebhardt.
That was entertaining, Aim. They did a great job with that one. It was excellent. And I want you to zoom in. I'm sorry. Zoom in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cakes for the cake raffle?
You get a cake, and you get a cake, and you get a cake.
Everybody gets a cake.
Look under your seat. Did you get a cake?
Oh, maybe. I'm just hoping I put in $1's worth. I think I could have got a great return on it.
I'm going to guess that you put in a lot more than $1's worth.
I'm hoping so.
If you're counting how many as your daughters put in for you.
I'm hoping Rye put in some.
You got a cake last night.
I did get one at the last game. I didn't even know it until I got home. And, woof, confetti cake. Sounds good.
Confetti cake.
Looked like a Barbie doll exploded on a cake. It was wonderful.
Nice. That's what you get for your birthday, too, right?
Something like that. Aiden Keith digging in there. Clay Van Patten. Audrey Pina. We got 9. We got 9, Clay. Keep on rolling. What are we looking at here? No, we're not going to talk about that. Well, we might have to kick it to our sponsors here because we let them run a lot in pregame, and apparently there was no pregame, and I'm so sorry for that because it was the best pregame we'd ever done.
Yeah, it was. Right now I'm looking at the women's coaching history, and I did not know that Bill Lowry eclipsed 250, and he went to 260. That's as many wins as he finished with, and that's pretty impressive.
How many has Coach Sides got?
I don't have that one. I don't know why I don't.
Hey, I want a cake. My Hayden's going over there to get one.
There you go. Tell her not to get pink confetti again. You already did that.
I'm digging. I'm looking here. Coach Sides.
It has to be here, right?
What? I got Coach Sides on mine. Kevin Sides.
Here we are. Here's the history. Coach Kevin Sides is what you want to know?
No, he doesn't have close to that.
Doug Rusings has 206. That's the leader. Followed by Coach Chuck Fessenden, 166. Kevin Sides at 84 and 25. Pretty good couple of years there. He's only been coaching 5 years, so that's what I was doing. You can kick it to the sponsors if you want to, but I'm sleuthing up some
good nuggets for the second half. We'll be back with those in 5 minutes.
Nuggets.
At New Age Industrial, we take great pride in our aluminum products by designing and manufacturing cutting-edge equipment for a variety of industries while maintaining the highest level of customer service.
Sorry.
Bring it back. More senior night.
Braxton and Savannah and Dana Bailey being honored as the 3 seniors, 2 on the cheerleading squad and 1 on the dance squad. And that is the cheerleaders and the dance squad out there. The state champion cheerleaders, by the way.
Yep.
All right, and announced already, Dana Bailey is our only senior dance member. Dana has been with the Nickies for 1 season, but she has juggled her very busy schedule to become one of the very best on our team. The Nickies will miss you, and we hope that you accomplish all of your dreams. Dana, we're going to have you hang out for a second. Dana, hey, and Golden Plains, I'm going to have you hold the balls. We're paused for 5 minutes, so you guys will still get to warm up. Sorry. All right. Dana Bailey gets to set history in multiple different ways this year. We are very, very proud to recognize Dana Bailey
This is cool.
as Northern Valley's first girl wrestler.
Not only is she Northern Valley's first girl wrestler contestant,
Very, very brave to approach a very intimidating administrator to suggest the fact that she really, really, really loved wrestling. She approached us, she approached Norton, she wrote letters, she worked her little tush off so that she could be a wrestler this season. Dana has since gotten a record of 22 and 13. She placed 3rd at regionals last week. And Dana Bailey's headed to state.
Dana Bailey setting an all-time mark for Northern Valley.
For your determination and your hard work, it's been absolutely amazing to watch. Great job, Dana.
As she is the lone Husky to ever be present at the state wrestling tournament.
Well, and with a record of 21-13 in your first and lone year, that's a pretty good bar to set coming in there. We're talking about people who
She's
wrestle.
the best of all time. She's a GOAT.
Yeah, but she's setting the bar for anybody that comes up next. It's not just like, well, you did it. So I guess 1, 2, 3 wins. No, she has over 20 wins already, and that's before the state tournament. That is impressive. You know, people who wrestle, they do it for a long time.
So I don't know if this stat is exactly correct or not, but Open Spaces Sports was there to broadcast Dana Bailey, and Dalton Snyder texted me quickly and said Dana Bailey's going to state, in which, yes, as Northern Valley fans, we find that impressive. But I want to put it in a little perspective. You know how important wrestling is to the Norton community.
Yeah.
Do you know how many girl wrestlers are going to state from Norton? 1. The same amount from Northern Valley is the same amount from Norton. At the time he texted me, that's all they had. They might have picked up some others in the other weight classes, but that's what kind of epic season that Dana is having.
You know, I love wrestling because it really is a team sport. You drive each other to do your very best, but at the end of the day, it's one-on-one, and Dana Bailey out there repping it for the Northern Valley Huskies. And I got to say, green looks good on a singlet too.
I haven't seen the singlet. I think she's got to wrestle with a Norton singlet on,
no,
right?
She doesn't. She had a Northern Valley.
She has a Northern Valley one?
She did. You can go and look at the pictures. That there's a Facebook page, Northern Valley Facebook page, and they posted some of those regional ones. She had a green singlet on.
Sweet. Thanks to the Norton coaches who have accepted her with open arms and taught her many things that help her on her journey to state. Good luck, Dana, at the state tournament. You will be able to find that broadcast. I don't know if you will or not because it's a state championships.
We don't want to bring it up right now, but
Okay.
hopefully, you know, just drive and go watch her.
Yeah, there we go. Support
Dana. We'd
Dana.
love to see the community go down there and support our first wrestler.
That being said, we got a little over 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We'll be back with some more from Open Spaces Sports.
Global aluminum extruder and fabricator, and one of the area's largest employers. Not only do we take great pride in our products, but we're also proud supporters of the Northern Valley Huskies. We'll be cheering them on all season long. To learn more, visit us online at newagindustrial.com.
America never stops. Thanks to the financial support of Farm Credit, neither do the farmers and ranchers who call her home. Since the beginning, we've been helping rural America show the world what hard work can achieve. But the job is far from over. And as rural America grows further, we'll be there, just as we have for 100 years.
Pathway Ag is dedicated to providing a quality product and have a devotion to their customer success. Pathway Ag has everything from seeds and fertilizers to crop protectants and specialty nutritionals. Pathway Ag offers the products and services to their customers through multiple locations in Northwest Kansas. Pathway Ag has the products and services that their customers need so they can boost yields and build a better ag enterprise. Contact your local Pathway Ag today and see how they can serve your agriculture needs.
Welcome back here at Open Spaces Sports. 50-13, Northern Valley in control. And it feels like a little cruise control in this gymnasium here on senior night as both the Northern Valley Lady Huskies exploded to a big win over Golden Plains, and the boys are well on their way to it behind Jeremiah Hansen's. How many? 23? 23 in the first half. We'll see coming out of halftime. Check your camera. I'm going to guess they're going to try and get a dunk here for Kenta. That's my prediction. So make sure you're on that, and maybe get a little zoom in on that if you can.
They're going to have to find someone hit that lob.
Right. Well, here it is. Here it is. Get out the way. Get out the way. Here it is. Oh, he couldn't get it down. I short called it, and he couldn't make it happen.
I mean, you telegraphed the play. They just have not been able to fully hit on that one.
I saw the way they were lined up and saw the action there, and I could predict it. Now they'll go back to Miggy. Inside they'll go to Perez. He'll jump over the top of Kenner Connect, miss the shot. Quickly they go to Hansen on the corner. Hesitates one, goes to the left hand, drops it in for 25. I got to make room for more on my score sheet for Jeremiah Hansen because I'm out of room already. And it's just the start of the third quarter.
Yeah, quarter to the century mark, just through a half. Drew's going to pick up the foul here.
I heard the crowd groan,
thought it was
but
pretty clean, but
I had my head down digging for a pin.
Stripes thought too much body. It's going to send Miguel Garcia to the line, who all things considered is having himself a decent night. He's kind of been one of the bright spots in this offense that desperately needs to find a spark to start to drive into this thing with just 13 points in that first half. A lot of that because Dylan Wark had to sit with 2 fouls in that second quarter. Miguel can't hit either of those attempts. Kenton Tallheim finds Jason up at the top of the perimeter.
Flops it in. You can hear Kevin Side say, good pass the whole way. That's 3 steps, but that's all right. Missed by Wark. Coming back for Kenner Connect, who's yet to connect on one until now. Nolan Kenner Connect making it rain.
Yeah, Nolan's the kind of player that is good enough that it doesn't really matter what happened in that first half. Once he sees that shot go through, it can be an entirely different half for him here where he may not miss really again in this one. Patman leaves that one short. Maybe someone got a piece of it.
Jason will go to the rim, and this time it's a foul, but it's going to be, can't be 2 shots. He kicked it out. The whole principle of it is that it must go towards the rim.
Yeah. Ref thought that one got swatted away, but Jason definitely tossed that one over to a teammate. First shot up and no good for Jason.
Second one is good for Jason. 60-13, Northern Valley out to a lead. It's going to be very difficult to challenge. At the moment, their defense has not slowed down, which is how you get to it, and they have been able to contain Wark here tonight with only 3 points. The leading scorer for them coming in.
Drew gets called for a second foul and almost as many trips down the floor. Crowd didn't even give out the all that time. They're like, I don't know what else to say.
Wark will go to the line for 2.
Doing what he does best, does such a good job taking it to the hoop and finding himself at the charity stripe. Gets that one to fall. Owen Hammond's going to come into this game for Drew, who picked up those 2 fouls. Ball tipped out, goes to Josh Rath. Wark's shot, he's going to get fouled on that one and go back to the free throw line.
Wark is headed back to the line to shoot 3.
Hits on the first.
Dylan needs to get these in to get him cooking. Just 3 points in that first half. The third one is good.
Already matches that 3 points of the first half here in the second half.
Hansen inside. Tallheim's three in the corner is long, no good. Rath inside for Miggy. Hansen picks up the rebound.
They'll slow things down and let the offense set up.
Back to Kenton it goes. Hadn't had the shooting night that he's normally had, but it's all right. Jeremiah Hansen has hardly missed.
It's okay to be off on shooting when your colleague and your teammate has 25 of his own and pretty much a half of basketball.
Miggy to the rim. He'll get his second to go. 6 points for Miguel Garcia. Into the corner, they'll go Hammond, high post, now swing it back around. Beautiful step through for Jeremiah's teardrop, does not fall. It'll be chased into the corner, and it'll stay here with Northern Valley somehow.
Yeah, I thought Kenton and Jason were the two that hit that one out.
There's no
doubt about
no
it, really,
doubt.
in my mind. A gift for the Huskies.
Owen Hammond. Jason to the rim, will lay it up, no good, get his own offensive rebound. Now he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Like you said, this gym feels like it's on cruise control right now a little bit. We need a big play.
We do.
Kind of liven things up. Honestly, it's just me being selfish as a broadcaster. I want a big play to liven things up, to bring some energy. Jason hits on the first end of these attempts.
Kenton and Nolan back here chatting. Jason saying off, and then it goes in. Jason out, Drew in. Weiner also in. Ezekiel, and sitting is War. 62-18, Northern Valley.
Gabe Taylor on the wing, burns his dribble, has to go out top trying to get Rath, but it's taken away by Hansen.
Hansen tries to throw it down, does not quite get it. Cleaned up a mess by Kenton.
Yeah, it was pretty good defense by Rath, meeting him up there by the rim, but Kenton was right behind him. So no damage done. Bergerman's shot is off. It's marked.
Saved by Hammond. They'll push now. Can you imagine? Jeremiah Hansen hadn't missed much all night, and he missed a dunk. Now he's going to step back for three. This one will be short. Owen Hammond with the rebound down. They'll reward him by getting him the basketball back. Hansen teardrop again is good.
Give him 27.
Is it 27 or 25? I don't know.
27.
How did I miss two?
Pretty sure it's 27.
It'll be fun. Gavin, Brody, Gabe, and Jason all checking in. It looks like they're going to leave Jerry out there on the foot. No, they're going to leave Owen Hammond out as the senior boys take a seat halfway through this third quarter.
Have a quick turnaround. They played last night, and they'll play again on Monday against Hill City here in the doghouse yet again. A lot of games that were supposed to be played in January when that polar vortex, as we like to call it, went through. We kind of moved things around, shuffled up the schedule, but we're trying to get them in before the postseason starts, and that's what the Decatur County and Hill City game will be. And that's why senior night is tonight, even though there is one more game at home. This shot left short off the iron. Dylan Wart cleans it up, though, and puts it up and gets another two.
Still working out there.
Still working. Gavin wants it in the corner. They don't find it. Jason Cox tries some dribble penetration. Will go lay this one up. It's too long, but given back by Owen Hammond. They do find Gavin in that corner finally. No good. Gabe Rudd doing the dirty work. and cashes it in for the Huskies. 70-20 is our score. Just such a hard team to stop, especially when they're getting second chance opportunity after second chance opportunity.
Patman's short on that one. We'll get it to Jason.
Weiner looked like he was going to try to pick Jason's pocket, but
Northern Valley already with 20 in the quarter. Gabe stepped through on the interior, and a foul will go against Ezekiel. What?
Jump ball, they finally call. It's kind of the default if you haven't noticed.
A fist means foul.
He was making up his mind. Over to Warwick on the wing. Gives it to Abe Taylor, working against Brody Preston. He has to burn his dribble, trying to go inside to Brueggemann, I believe. Dylan Warwick will put his foot on the accelerator, and a foul here going against Jason Cox will send Dylan Warwick to his happy place, the free throw line.
Jason Cox is headed to the bench with 3.
Jason is saying he just wrapped that ball up.
He did.
That's what he was trying to tell the bench over there. Jonah Black is going to check into the game for him. Josh Rath will come into the game for Owen Patman and the Bulldogs. Foul's going to go against. You might have to hit the replay button. I actually didn't get to watch that. I saw Dylan hit the ground.
That's got to be. Oh, it's the 5th foul.
Here, watch. Let's see. I mean, I know he hit the ground, but he was boxing out the shooter. It's just holding the shot. You can disagree with me if you want, but that one did not feel like it should have been a foul.
Owen Hammond trying to get into the 3-game here tonight.
High-flying Gabe Rudd cleans up the miss and rolls that one around the rim, and down it goes.
6 points in the quarter for Gabe.
Rath finds Weiner in the corner. His shot fake allows him to kind of dribble in there and has to kick it back out. Another foul against Gavin as he's trying to stop Warwick from driving inside.
The 8th foul on Northern Valley in the quarter.
Patman comes into the game as well as.
And the 11th free throw attempt for Dylan Warwick in the quarter.
Diego Perez. Yeah, weird.
And nothing there.
Brody Preston in the corner. Fires it away, and it was all but in. Rattles out. Miguel Garcia gathers it for the Bulldogs. Missed a travel right there as Rath comes across the timeline. Patman puts one up. It's off its mark. Warwick trying to get this loose ball. Working against Jonah Black, and he goes
Make it
to the
13
line
free throw
again.
attempts for Dylan Warwick in the quarter.
Hope you.
And Gavin is fouled out of this game.
And 3 of them have been in the last minute and a half. Caden Lowry will come in for him.
What happened?
You can't call the T if you didn't see it. No, I don't like that. There's a lot of assumption going on because they heard a bang, and they're just assuming that it was Gavin.
Well, that's his 2nd on the bench.
So then what? What happens if it's the 2nd on the bench? Does the coach have to leave?
Yeah.
I don't know if these guys know that, though.
I do know somebody who knows at home. Probably would love to have my number. I'm not 100% sure because they... Dylan makes them both.
Nope. Just a second. Then Patman will come to the line to shoot the tech free throws. Hit the first.
First one being an administration technical. I don't know if it falls quite under the same category. Perfect 4 for 4 from the line tonight for Owen Patman on technical free throws. Coach Weiner did say he wanted to get Patman to the line here tonight.
Yeah.
He got him there.
I don't know if that's how he meant it, but yeah, he's gotten there.
That was one of the conversations he and I had at the beginning of the night. Wart for 3 is good. He steps away from that. Finally, the score gets going from the free throw line and knocks in his second field goal of the night. He's got 9 points from the line and 5 from the field. Brody Preston.
That jumper off the dribble. Wark has it now guarded by Caden Lowry. Nice defense by him.
Rath's 3 is also good. Been a big quarter here for him as they put up 20 in the quarter. Hey, no good on that one. Gabe's got to get it.
How did he gather that one?
Over to Lowry, up, no good.
Perez kicks it out to Patman. No time left on the clock.
Does not get it off. And we're headed to the fourth quarter. We'll be back with more here at Open Spaces Sports.
At Equity Bank, they mean more. More solutions for your finances and more bankers standing by, whether that's in our lobbies or in the drive-thrus. They're at the Equity Bank. They're proud members of the community, big supporters of high school athletics. They shoot straight, and you score when it comes to no ATM fees nationwide. And don't forget to ask about Equity Bank Insurance, which offers an array of insurance products from home, auto, farm, business, and crop insurance. Why not stop by at Almena or Norton's locations and visit them online at equitybank.com to let them show you why equity means more.
You appreciate it when people listen to you. You like it when they understand. We understand, and we think we have something you're going to like. My name is Brandy Archer. I'm part of the First National Bank and Trust family in Phillipsburg, Logan, Long Island, Smith County Banking Center, and Solomon Valley Bank in Berlin.
The elite bumper music from Mitch Pugh. Running clock the rest of this game. Huskies out more than 30 points over the Bulldogs, so this fourth quarter of action will probably go by a little bit faster. Even though there's a foul there on Patman, it doesn't stop the clock. The only thing that can now is a timeout.
Owens first on the evening. High post to Lowry, back to Brody Preston. Senior night splashing away, and he does again. Seniors Nolan Kinnerknecht with a 3. So senior Tallheim with a 3. Senior Jason Cox with 2 threes. Senior Jeremiah Hansen with 4 threes. Senior Brody Preston with a 3. And who hit that one?
Dylan Wark.
For 2?
Yep.
Brody says reload. This one will go off the front iron. Hammond cannot secure the rebound. It's been kind of a loose night here in the Valley.
On senior night and throwback night.
Miggy with it. Flex cut happening. They'll get it to Diego. He'll go right to the rim. Put it up and no good. Wark has it. Now Hammond will have that rebound. Inside to Lowry. Couldn't quite hold the pass. It'll get it to Dillon. Dillon comes out of there, spins around twice, and keeps coming. Three-pointer on the way is good. He's feeling it now. his second 3 of this second half.
13 free throw attempts in that third quarter of action really helped accelerate his offensive prowess, and a frustrating first half for him as he sat with the fouls. And only 3 points in that first one, so a great turnaround for him. And even though this game obviously probably is not going to end the way that they want in the win column, it's still good to get your players going. They're going to call a foul here on Rudd. And that clock continues to tick away. But you want to get those players going and gain as much confidence as you can, even in a game like this, right before that sub-state hits, because Golden Plains is in Northern Valley sub-state.
Yes, they are.
I'm not sure where the standings are. Honestly, I have a very hard time finding the sub-state brackets until it's basically given to me on a silver platter.
Yeah, sometimes I do that for my partner. Right?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to bring the silver platter with all the postseason goodies.
Second one is no good.
You could also bring some cake since you've won 2 cakes in a row, 2 nights in a row from the cake raffles. Coach Weiner wants his team to push, wants them to still be playing hard out there, running the offense, and you like to see that. Rudd does deserve this foul as he jumps and elevates over Garcia, and Miguel doing a nice job not falling away from contact. So Rudd will pick up his second and 2 trips down the floor. Will Bergerman will come into the game for Miguel Garcia and the Bulldogs. Patman in the corner will fire away the 3. This one's long. Ezekiel Weiner gets it back. And they'll say he fouled on the shot up. Just keep your head down. Just keep your head down. Under 4 minutes of basketball now left to be played. Ezekiel Weiner hits that first free throw. Rios will come into the game for his first minutes of this varsity action for Rath. Played a solid JV game. This shot is up and no good, so he goes 1 for 2 that trip to the line. Brody Preston's floater no good. But Rios making an immediate impact, gets the rebound, kicks it out to Weiner. He'll push, trying to get another bucket, and he misses on that one. Rios, no foul called there. A lot of arm, but they're going to let him play, I guess. This goes off of Weiner. Did you get Weiner's free throw marked in your book?
No.
You got 1.
Okay. You know me too well.
Yeah. Brody Preston over to Owen Hammond on the wing. Preston will fire the deep 3 off iron here. Long rebound goes to Ezekiel Weiner. Stripped away by Brody Preston, though. He'll take it.
Reverse
layup.
Style.
With 2 Bulldogs on his hip. Stayed calm, cool, and collected for the finish on that one. Owen Patman parts the seas and gets another bucket. Brody will fire yet again. He's got the green light. Loose ball here. Goes over to the Huskies when it's all said and done. Brody
Beautiful Euro.
A
Euro, because it's not an O.
Unless you hit it.
Yep, it's just a Euro if you miss it. Goes back to the Bulldogs. What do you think of that analysis?
Not bad, not bad. So with 2 minutes left, we've got running clock. You know we're getting ready to do one of our favorite things here.
Yeah, we'll get another foul. We'll get another shoe talk, man.
Yeah, so you start doing.
Oh,
your
I've already got them
scouting
picked
there.
out.
I think I know where you're going with this.
Gabe Rudd looking to go coast to coast, spin around. What?
They give him the travel. So can I make my guess?
Yeah, let's shoot him up.
Brueggemann, right?
Yes, Big Bill. Big Bill, take a look at these. The red and teal. And some purple on them as well. Shoes of the game, Will Brueggemann. Brought to you by Elevate Ag.
They look like the like a Super Bowl logo, those colors type thing, you know?
Yeah. second place, Ezekiel Weiner for the shoes. And somebody closed the door. Brody Preston does not usually miss that badly. Gabe Rudd is still battling interior. He's going to end up with a double-double if he can get another bucket here before the buzzer. Maverick Rogers, pump fake. Now we'll get it back to Brody. He can't help himself. Here comes one. No good. And it'll go over to the Huskies.
See if they can set up a play for Mav in the corner if he can slide in and get this one. Brody says, no. I'm going to fire that one and nail it.
Give me 3, and he's got 10 on the evening.
Mostly in this fourth quarter of action.
Oh, I'll just be quiet.
Okay, I'll say it. That looked premeditated.
What?
Caden Lauer, Gabe Rudd. But the game is over. And that'll be all she wrote. Huskies win this one 84-42 over the Golden Plains Bulldogs, and these teams could possibly see each other again, depending how the sub-state lines up and hashes out.
All right, let's go through the scoring here tonight for the Golden Plains Bulldogs first. Josh Rath with 3, Ezekiel Weiner with 1, Miguel Garcia with 7, 2 for Abe Taylor, 4 for Owen Patman. Dylan worked himself out in the second half, had 3 coming in, had 17 in the second half, give him 21. Excuse me. 20. Excuse me, my math was wrong.
You're right.
For Northern Valley, they spread it around. Nolan Kinnerconnect with 3. Kenton Tallheim with 10. Jason Cox with 11. 10 for Brody Preston. 8 for Drew Skimper. 8 for Gabe Rudd. And 28 for Jeremiah Hansen. Had himself a night. I apologize to everybody out there that you missed the pregame. Papa Shot here. Pre-game, the boys came out in Long Island Leopards jerseys. They came out in...
What I will say is, even if that was up and going, go back to the girls' varsity game, because you can go back to the archives on Open Spaces, and we did a nice job showing all of those jerseys that they came out in during the halftime of the girls' game as well. And you may as well stay and watch the rest of that if you're a Northern Valley fan, because pretty good game, all things considered, for the Lady Huskies as well, but they show off those throwback unis in there as well.
We're going to kick it to some sponsors so you can watch some Papa Shot at home, but our broadcast is about complete. We'll let the sponsors roll on top of this as well.
We'll be back Monday.
Yeah, Monday. We'll be back.
Ringneck's coming to town.
But I'm sorry. I think Tate Mock might be cashing it.
I'm not here. So.
You're not here. You've got praise and worship night, don't you?
Yep.
All right, so Aim Baird will be here. But Tate Mock is the voice, not Tate Mock. My goodness. Don't tell Tate I said the wrong Tate. Tate and I will carry the broadcast for Hill City and Northern Valley, and this one it'll be a faux-on-faux broadcast. Sorry if I pirate your broadcast here, because Ryland's getting ready to shoot, and behind her Inez Skimper. Ryland with 28 in the 4th and 5th grade game, only beat by Inez Skimper's 30. It was epic, and they both put 2 more in. Just 1 pop remaining, and no pops remaining as Van Patten clears the last one.
That was pretty efficient shooting. I think that's the fastest Papa Shot we've had. Got to bring more 2-liters next time, Emily.
So,
back up the Pepsi truck.
For Aim Baird, I'm Clint Cox. Tell those sponsors thank you to making it happen here at Open Spaces Sports. Until next time, God bless.
Today's broadcast was produced by OpenSpacesSports.com. Any rebroadcast, reproduction, or any other use of this webcast without the express written consent of Open Spaces Sports is strictly prohibited.